Ding, 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 ding. Cal Banyan here. Cal Banyan's Hypnosis, etc. You guys who regularly watch know that I usually have a bell, but I'm doing this from my home location, and so I don't have my bell with me. Actually, I have two bells, and both of them are in the office. Well, that's too much about that. Anyway, I'm so excited about the topic we're going to have today. Look at this. Ooh, get busy seeing clients quickly. I think that's the topic she wants to talk about today. We talked about 3 or 4 different topics. Let me tell you about who she is. Kimberly Lorenz. She's taking off like a rocket in this profession. Only a year and a half ago did she get certified, and already she's accomplished so much. She has also reached the level of being an advanced 5-path certified hypnotist. She's gone completely through all the 7-path recognitions. She is a 7-path teacher, the ultimate 9th degree, and she's also a trainer for me. That's how much faith I have in this gal here, because she's just got it. We have a special group just for 5-pathers online, and where discussions go on and question and answers. And we watch that group and we see like who's really getting it and who's really implementing it. And so she's gone full-time in the profession. She works out of her home. Let's hear it for Kimberly Lorenz. How you doing, Kimberly?
Hello, everybody. Hi, Cal. I'm doing great. I would like to introduce you, if that's all right. We have Cal Banyan.
Let me tell everybody something. In case you guys, this is the first video you're watching, this is only her second time on the Hypnosis Etc. show. And if you like what you see today, you got to go back to the previous podcast where I give you the whole history of how she got into the profession, what she overcame, her own personal physical, emotional healing that she experienced with 5-path, 7-path hypnosis. And now Kimberly just learned something. You never know what you're going to get. Go ahead, Kimberly.
Okay. Yes, that's very true. Can I introduce you now?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Everybody, this is Cal Banyan. He is my personal teacher and mentor. The reason why he wrote all this material, 5-path, 7-path, that's how I got where I am. And he is the author of that. He's been in the profession for 25 years. He is a living authority on hypnosis that works. Cal Banyan. I'm so glad to be here.
Wow. I feel good. Isn't that a song? Wow. I feel good. Okay. You're a musician too, right?
I am.
Awesome. Good. Well, maybe next episode we'll have you play something. Just kidding. Okay. Did put a little nervousness in her there. All right. So tell us about the topic and why you chose it, and we'll get right into it.
Okay. Well, I thought it would be really great to talk about how to get seeing clients quickly right after you come home from certification, because it's one of the biggest challenges for us when we first start in the profession is how do we get clients? How do we get busy so we can get better? So that's why I thought it'd be a really great topic today.
Cool. So, and you did get busy right away. And
yes,
you saw your 25 clients that you needed to qualify to be a trainer and all this. And so give us your story.
Okay, so one of the first things I think is really important when you come home from your certification class to get clients coming in really quickly is to set up your Google ads first. And I thought I would just share with everybody, there's a lot of information out there that you can just go find on YouTube. That's probably all you need. Focus on those keywords of the things that you want to offer people, the services that you want to be offering to people, and get those Google ads running. It doesn't cost very much money, and it doesn't take very long, and it can be very effective.
But what if you're terrified?
Terrified of seeing clients?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just do it anyway. That's what you got to do. You got to start seeing them so you can get better, because everybody starts off not so great, you're going to get better. You only get better if you do it.
I tell my story about how terrified I was. I love the idea of hypnosis, and I got a pretty good certification. It's probably better than most, but I graduated not knowing what I'm doing. And I hated it. And that's kind of how 5-path got developed. because I wanted to have a system that was consistent, that would work all the time. And so then that really put me at ease. So, all right, tell me more.
Okay. Another thing you can do to help you get clients coming in quickly is to get your website set up. And of course, there's a lot of really great, easy ways to do that. Anybody should be able to start a WordPress or a Squarespace site. I was lucky. I have a hubby who knows how to do that kind of thing. But really, all you need is a domain name that you set up that's personal to you, your business name or your name, and get your website going so people can actually find you online, because it offers them a feeling of safety and security, knowing that you're more legitimate. You have a website. And so it'll help people trust you better.
What do you do to build trust on a website so that people go, I know, I think I want to work with this person?
I would offer your face, a picture of your face, video of you if you can, video testimonials or written testimonials. Start getting the information out there so people know what it is you do, the kind of people that you help, so they can identify if they fit that that characteristic.
Now, on your website, do you mention that you do online and on-site sessions?
I do. I have that multiple places, sometimes in big red letters, so that people can see that. So yeah, I do information on that as well.
Beautiful. So you got to have some advertisements. Why did you go with Google? Was it just because your husband was familiar with it, or?
Actually, he wasn't familiar with it. I was tipped off by other 5-pathers that Google was probably a good way to start. Well, it's really cheap. It can be very inexpensive. And it's a way for you to target an area, especially your local area. And so that's why I started with Google. It's the biggest search engine out there. They're kind of the giant. You kind of have to play ball with them to really use Google Ads. And so it's a good way to get started. It doesn't mean that's always what you're going to use in the future, but it is quick and it isn't expensive.
Very good. All right. So what else do you want them to know about getting started right away? I'm going to say something. If you don't get started right away, your confidence will plummet.
Absolutely.
Because what you have in your head, I mean, like by the last day of class, you've already forgotten half of what we said in the first day of class, right? So you got to go home, you start reviewing your materials over and over and over again. And the cool thing about phase 5 path, is it's 5 phases, right? And that first week of seeing clients, you don't have to know phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5. You just got to know phase 1. And then you got a whole week to prep, study up on phase 2 so that you can do that. Does that make sense, Kimberly?
Absolutely. I totally agree. And I'm glad you brought it up because I think you're absolutely right. I think you need to start doing hypnosis right away in that first 7 to 10 days, or you're going to maybe get a little too scared to even try it. So, at first it's okay to give a few sessions away for free, maybe not therapeutic sessions, maybe just feel good sessions. Don't do that for too long because what you know is so high quality that when you actually do 5-path, you should be charging money for that. But keep doing hypnosis, even if you have to do it with Mr. Pillow or your daughter, like I did. I said, okay, sit right there. We're going to do some hypnosis now. Okay. And I just kept practicing.
Now, 5-pathers know about Mr. Pillow, right? Now you got to explain to the world what Mr. Pillow is.
Okay, well, Mr. Pillow is your partner. If you don't have another partner, you can hypnotize him. You can do anything you need to with him. You can practice all your phases with him. And he's especially good for helping you practice inductions or maybe even instant inductions, things that you want to be coordinated at. But he's just really great. You can even put your phone on there and record yourself on top of Mr. Pillow so you can actually hear what you sound like. You're just practicing, improving. Every time you practice, you get a little bit better.
Awesome. So in case you guys didn't get it, Mr. Pillow is a pillow.
Yes.
Okay. Back in the day when I was learning, and I had the fortunate background of having been a trainer in the military, and I understood the difference between education and training. And training should include drills where you drill. Like tennis drills, rehearsing your lines. That's professionals do that kind of practice. And so like do an induction, if you take a class and you never actually do the induction on each other, and then you finally get a client and you're going to read that induction for the very first time, you are going to suck so bad. You're going to suck so bad. You're going to quit right then, right? But if you drill, then the words just flow off your lips. So like I got trained in March, and then I opened the center in July, and then I went to the National Hypnotist Convention in August, and then I was practicing with some people there. They go, man, you're good. How long you been doing this? Oh, well, full time for about 4 weeks, and it's like, wow, that's the power of drill. That's the power of Mr. Pillow. Awesome. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
All right, you really hit on my next point very eloquently. Really, I was just going to say next, practice, 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 practice. Practice at home if you don't have clients today. Practice on your clients. Every time you do it, you get better. So practice to get good results, and then get good results. Keep working and learning and evolving your understanding of what you're doing so that every time you do a phase 1, it's better than the last time you did it. Every time you do a phase 2 or whatever technique you're using, it's better than the last time. Review, journal, do whatever you need to do to make yourself better every time. Just practice, practice, practice.
Okay, now this is going to be fun. You're absolutely right. Give us the 1-minute overview for people who don't know what the heck we're talking about, of what 5-path is.
Okay, 5-path is a criteria-based system that will help pretty much almost any everyday problem that people come in with. It, like I say, it's criteria-based. It's a system, so you know when to move on to the next phase. There's 5 phases, and theoretically, when you reach the end of whatever phases you need to do in that 5-path, people should have some transformation, and they should have resolution of their problems.
Awesome. Good. That was kind of fun, wasn't it?
Hello.
So we got phase one with preparation, testing, and convincing, where we make sure our client is hypnotized to a level of somnambulism, and we prove it to them that they're in hypnosis. Now we've got the ideal client, hopeful and ready to go. Second phase, what we're going to do is we're going to get at the cause of the problem. We're going to get at the true causal thing that's going on and neutralize it, replace it with a thing called hindsight. Boy, if I wish I would have known then what I know now. And then we're going to hypnotically take them into their probable future so that they can pre-vivify the change that their life is going to be while still in hypnosis. Phase 3, we get rid of some emotional attachment to the past that could continue to drive the problem. And we do the same thing in phase 4, but it's a different emotion. In phases 3 and 4, we're trying to eliminate any kind of vestigial, how's that for a word? Vestigial anger, guilt, those kinds of feelings. And then phase 5. Now, the problem with phase 5 is it's very specialized. Not everybody needs it. In fact, probably only 1 in 10 or less of my clients need phase 5. And phase 5 is to address secondary gain. Secondary gain is when there's something in the present that's reinforcing or demanding that they continue in the old way. And with parts mediation work, that's the 5th phase, we can take care of that. Is that what you think?
Yes, absolutely.
Good. All right, go on. We still got a few more minutes.
Okay. Next, when you get good results for your clients, don't be afraid to ask for testimonials, written or video. Video is better. Post those all over your social media, which we haven't talked about yet, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Let people know that you are getting good results that'll help the people that you can help understand that you can help them, and they'll come into you more quickly. So by offering those testimonials online so other people can see, do your clients a favor, keep them anonymous, but let people know that you're getting good results, and you'll get more clients so you can get better.
Perfect. Keep going. You
Okay.
talk fast. I like that.
I know, I do talk fast. All right, lastly, I was going to talk quickly about some social media stuff. I was going to talk about a little bit more in depth on Facebook, and TikTok and YouTube, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So my favorite social media to be using right now is TikTok. And here's why. I only have to come up with 15 to 60 seconds of content. And it has all these beautiful filters that make me look amazing, and all these beautiful sounds I can use, and all these fun effects. And so it's entertainment as well as information. So that's why I love it. And you can save those TikToks, they're those short little 60-second videos, to your phone, and you can share them wherever you want. So you can share them and use them on your other social media platforms. So that's why I think TikTok is so great. And I haven't mentioned in this video, but TikTok is huge, and there aren't just kids on there. That's what I've learned when I got on there, is there's a whole bunch of people like me, moms, dads, women my age, older, and they're all interested. There's a whole community there helping each other grow and become better. And so there's a lot of people on there looking for you. You need to be you on those social media platforms. They're looking for you, the person that's like you. There's nobody else like you out there. They need to hear from you. And so TikTok is this really fun way to share your content and be yourself.
Now, I know very little about TikTok. I've done some research on it, but so okay, let's say you put your video out there, right? Mm-hmm. How do you relate that to hypnosis, and how do they know how do they know how to contact you in just a short little video like that?
Okay, so there's this fun thing on TikTok called the For You page, which is where just random videos are supplied to you by the TikTok algorithm. So you have to use hashtags and things like that to focus your content, so TikTok knows what you are and who you are. And then as people come across you and you become more popular and get more followers, more and more people will see you. So it's about gaining momentum, just like any other social media platform, much like Instagram or YouTube, probably in that way. So people will come across your content on their For You page, and they have the choice to like your little video and to follow you if they choose. And if they follow you, they can go to your profile page. Your profile page has every single TikTok you've ever posted, most recent all the way down to the oldest, and also a profile where you can put your contact information, your YouTube channel, things like that, so they can find you and contact you out of TikTok. But they can also send you messages on TikTok as well. And so that's how they find you. They find you on the For You pages, they like, they follow, they get more and more of your content that way.
All right, so describe one of your favorite or most productive TikTok videos that you did. What'd you do?
You know what? I taught people how to do a relaxation breath. It's a really good way to train your body to relax, and it helps your mind relax, and you feel better and everything functions better. So I took 60 seconds. I taught people how to do a very special, good relaxation breath, and I got a whole bunch of new followers for it. People that are interested in that content and learning more about how to help themselves.
Very cool. Keep going.
All right. So what I do is I take all those TikToks and I make other videos too for YouTube, but I post those TikToks on Facebook. And so I use Facebook as well to reach out, put content on. I put more content on Facebook. For everybody understands Facebook, we can put all sorts of posts on there. We can put quotes on there. We can put pictures on there. So I just use all the different avenues that Facebook allows me to host my content, and hopefully people see it. And then they can contact me there, of course. And then YouTube, I like to use YouTube to actually put full-length videos, much like this video, onto it so people can find me. And I think most people understand how to use YouTube. Of course, you're going to have some hashtags and keywords and tags, and that's how people find you on YouTube. So everywhere you go, you should be posting your website so people can find you and actually reach out to you and fill out your contact form and see how they can schedule with you. So those are the social media platforms that I like to use.
All right. You want to mention them so they know what to type in?
My handles are on TikTok at Expert Kimberly Lorenz, on Facebook at Expert Kimberly Lorenz, and on YouTube, Kimberly Lorenz, the Worthiness Expert.
Awesome. Now, that's an interesting topic. How'd you come up with the worthiness expert?
Well, my deep history is that I'm an adoptee, and there's some things that, because I was an adoptee, that came up in my life as issues, and so I like to focus on helping people feel worthy and deserving, because I believe everybody is, and I believe that 5 path and 7 path go right in line with that. And so one of the things I'd like to talk a lot about on my channels is feeling worthy and understanding how to know that you're worthy, because a lot of people know that they should feel that way, but they don't feel that way, especially adoptees. And so that is a special population of people that I like to address and help on my channels.
Super duper. All right, good. Well, we're going to wrap this up. Squeeze in whatever else you want to squeeze in on the topic.
I don't think I have anything else to say. Just keep practicing and get your content out there. That's the most important way that you can start seeing clients quickly.
All right. And if people want to see you for sessions or they want to take your course, the certification course, how do they get to you?
They will find me at any of those other places I've already mentioned and at my website, lorenzhypnosis.com. I do have a certification course coming up really quickly in April, so you have just enough time to get registered, where I teach everybody to do what I do. It's fantastic. You ought to sign up.
Awesome. Great job, Kimberly. And to the rest of you guys, I'm Cal Banyan, and you know what? You can get anything about me, sessions, classes, all that kind of stuff on calbanyan.com. That's it. I don't have my bell, but I'm going to ding-a-ling anyway. Cal Banyan, ding, 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 signing off. Yay!